Oh, I think there's actually some people here. Hi, Hater, how are you? I always want to make sure I say people's names correctly too, but did I pronounce that correctly, Hater? I kind of want to show you guys what I'm doing right now. Hi, welcome. I'm working on this zebra, and by the way, we're using my webcam. I have no idea how to live stream. We're using my webcam, so the quality is not great. But I'm working on this zebra right now. If you guys can see, it's not completely, it's realistic, but I'm actually using some different colors. There's some blue in there, and I thought it would be fun, even though you guys can't really see what I'm doing exactly, even if I position this different. But I thought it would be fun to just chat a little bit while I'm drawing. I have maybe 15 or 20 minutes, and then I actually have to do some tutoring. But I thought it would be fun. And yeah, so okay, I'm gonna try to keep watch on the chat too because my webcam is actually angled funny. It's actually angled funny just so that you guys can see a little bit of what I'm doing. But because it's angled funny, I kind of have to go like this to see what you guys are saying. But I'll try to respond to the chat. I'm doing good. How are you guys? Okay, let's see. I am using a mix of all my colored pencils right now. I've got polychromos, I've got luminance, I've even got one of my Holbein pencils right here. And that's because I wanted very specific colors. So the Holbein indigo is the one that I liked the best out of all the indigo colors for this drawing. So I'm using that, and I try to show you guys, but the black stripes actually have some of the blue highlights as well. And that's actually where I'm using my Holbein indigo. And then I'm using much brighter blues for the white shadows. And I think it's just going to make it more interesting to look at compared to just a normal zebra. I want this to be very cool toned. Are you planning to do any studio vlogs? Maybe. I was thinking about doing studio vlogs, but I'm just not sure how I would make them very interesting because I don't really have a big studio. I just kind of have the desk corner, as you guys know. So we'll see. If I were to do a studio vlog, I think one of the first ones I would want to do would be more like cleaning out my desk, which I haven't done in a while. And maybe I could show you guys. And when I do clean out my desk, I'm going to try to find some supplies that I could maybe use for a giveaway because there's probably a lot of supplies I don't really get to using too much. And I think besides that, I don't really do much. I mean, it's not very interesting. I actually don't even have my scanner when I scan artwork in here at all. It's somewhere totally different. So a studio vlog would be just me sitting at the desk working on things. But if you guys want something like that, where maybe I answer questions or I don't know, something a little bit more chatty, then I could definitely do a studio vlog. The blue stripes look really beautiful. Thank you. I think I just kind of thought of it as I was just going to do black and white and gray. And then I thought it would look really cool with some blue. These are the luminance colors I'm using, if you guys can kind of see that. So they're very bright, have to be very subtle. And I'm using my grays to balance out the blue so it doesn't turn out to be too bright. I might even swatch the pencils for you guys since it's hard for you to see, but I have a little swatch pad. Let me see. Will you be making stickers? You know, I feel like you have to have a specific style, and I'm always creating more. I mean, Amy does too, but I create mostly realistic art, and I don't create as many styles that would work for stickers, I feel like, or else I would totally want to do that. I actually wanted to get some of Amy's stickers. I still have to get around to that. She has really cute, I think she does like food stickers. They're really cute. I know that you guys can't see what I'm doing really right now, so I know this isn't the most interesting live stream ever. I'm going to try to figure out how I can set it up So it's a desk overhead view because I think it's kind of a complicated process to actually hook it up to my camera. We're going to try, but today I couldn't figure it out for the life of me how to do anything really, and my phone quality was much worse than this. So that's why we're doing webcam. What's the water bottle back there? It's Camelback. I like to go hiking and things like that a lot, and that's why I need to have one of these to keep my water cold. But yeah, I always have one of those to remind me to drink water. Do you guys ever get into that thing where you're working on art and then you forget to eat and drink because you know how a piece will take hours and you're working on it for a long time? This is how I remember to drink water because sometimes I get really into a drawing, and it's important to keep hydrated, people. Mr. Hamid's guitar pick. Hi. I see we have like 8 people in here, which I actually wasn't really expecting people to join because I didn't actually schedule this at all. Just sort of started it, but you know. And periodically I'll show you guys any progress that we're making with this zebra. Not much. You guys know how long colored pencil art takes. Yeah, I think this is going to be in next Thursday's video, hopefully. Let's see. Sometimes I get to the point where my neck and back hurts and I don't even notice until I stop. You know, I've been noticing my posture has been so bad this past year, just working from home and also sitting at the desk working on art. My back, I have to do stretches. I have to do stretches and I have to remind myself to sit up straight and not have a crooked back because then that can affect you. It can actually make your standing posture really bad. And I've noticed my posture has become worse and worse. So you guys remember to sit up straight when you're working. Even though you want to hunch over, it's really hard. But you want to kind of have your back up against the chair. And I don't even remember to do that half the time. I'm trying to be more conscious about it. But it's hard to keep your neck from hurting because you have to look down at what you're doing. I'm not really great at working at an angle, like if I had an easel. Kate! Hi, Kate! More people are here than I expected. Let's see. I usually do art when I shouldn't be doing it, and when I should be doing it, I don't. Yeah. Yeah, when I was doing, so Alexis, did you ever study at school? Yeah, so when I was doing school, that would be exactly what I would do too. Like I was supposed to be studying, but I wanted to be drawing. And then when I had free time to draw was when I didn't really feel like it. So I feel you on that. Oh, Kate, let me show you. So for anybody who came in recently, I'm going to show you guys, since it's hard to see, it's this zebra. Kind of just coming out of the page now that I have these stripes on this side. It's kind of funny. But you can see there's some cool tones in there. It's kind of going to be, I don't know if you guys remember my penguin piece. I'm going to show that in my video when I show this drawing. But I incorporated some different colors that wouldn't actually show up in the reference photo or just in general in real life. But it's fun to add colors, brighter colors. And I don't get to using my brighter colors too much because I just don't work on pieces that have so many bright colors. I want to use more of them. I feel like they just sit there. And thank you guys for the compliments on the drawing so far. It's actually one of the more simple ones I've done because really all I'm doing is the stripes and then filling in some shadows in the white areas. So the complicated part actually was like the snout area took me a while to do. Is it called a snout? The nose? Zebras look so much like horses, the muzzle maybe. I guess you would say that because that's what you would say with a horse. By the way, this is ridiculous. I need a pencil extender. You guys see how small my black polychromos pencil is? It's just ridiculous. I don't know. I used to have a pencil extender and I don't know what happened to it. And that's why I need to clean out the desk. So to the person who asked about a studio vlog, thanks for reminding me. I need to clean out the desk and hopefully that will be a day's project, but hopefully I can make a nice enough video out of that. I made a video a long time ago like over a year ago. That was the last time that I cleaned my desk. I made a video about it. Problem is I can't really see where my sketch was at this point. So we're just gonna have to wing it with some of these stripes. Yeah, this isn't good. And the other problem is now, because my pencil is so short, I'm scared to sharpen it. It's hard to sharpen it, and also it's just gonna keep getting shorter. I'm really cheap in that way about pencils, like, I wanna use it till the end. And I do have some other black pencils, but the Faber-Castell one is very specific. It's my favorite black pencil, so I need to buy another one soon, I know. Hi, Jessica. Happy Friday. Yeah, I'm so glad that it's Friday. I'm really excited. Are you guys doing anything fun this weekend? Is anyone doing anything interesting? I know it's Mother's Day weekend. Doesn't it get uncomfortable? Yes, it does. I'm just very stubborn about using it, and I need to find a pencil extender so that it can be a normal length. And I think this is my shortest pencil. I actually have the Holbein black. You're probably wondering, why don't I just use this? Well, there's a reason for it, actually. And I don't know if it'll show up, but let me try to swatch it for you guys. It's probably not going to show up on the webcam quality. I'm just very picky. I'll show you guys what I mean. I do like the Holbeins, by the way. I want to get more. They're just really expensive where I am. So on the top, okay, that's better. On the top is Holbein. The bottom is Faber-Castell. Can you guys see the difference here? Because it's a different undertone, it feels like. Faber-Castell is like warmer, I think, than the Holbein. So it's totally different. I've been using the Faber-Castell the whole time. I don't want to switch to the Holbein now, even though it's more convenient. Am I the only one that sees the difference? Please tell me somebody else can see that too. I hope you guys can see that. But anyway, there's something about the Faber-Castell one, and this is the sharpener that I use. Just going to try. It's going to get to the point where the pencil gets lost in the sharpener. So I'm definitely going to have to buy a new one soon. Oh, you see a difference too. Oh, and you're going to a car show this weekend. That sounds like fun. Yeah, there is a difference. There's a lot of subtle differences between pencil brands and different colors, and I didn't really notice it at first because I actually started out just using Prismacolor, and I had a few polychromos, and I just felt like the color range was different in general. But now that I'm comparing kind of exact colors to other exact colors and other brands, I notice there's a lot of differences. So never feel like it's a waste to buy more pencils, you guys. How was your trip to the ranch? It was really fun, actually. I think, did I make one video about that? Yeah, I think I made a video packing. It was really fun. My aunt has this ranch up in, I live in California. It's up in Central California, and it's just really, really big. And there's a lot of animals. There's horses and dogs and cats. And I went there in March or at the end of February for just a little bit of a getaway. It was really, really nice to just spend time with the animals. I don't know. Being out in nature and with animals sometimes can just kind of refresh you. I know not everybody really likes being around animals or being out in nature as much, but I've always felt like refreshed after. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what stripe. Oh no. I don't know what stripe I'm on. I don't know what I'm even doing at this point. There's too many stripes. I feel like my eyes are going to hurt after this. Let's see. Yeah. Maybe I'll work on a different area. Whenever I get lost with something or I don't know what I'm doing, I just move on to a different area. And I'll deal with it later. I also feel like some of these are blurry, the edges of the stripes. I don't want to define them too much, but I also don't want them to be too blurry. Okay, let's see. I don't know if I should have. Do you guys draw to the edge of your paper? I sometimes do. And when I first sketched this out, I considered doing borders around it because I thought that would be better. I got too lazy. I didn't want to figure out how to angle that, and I didn't do borders. So now what I have is the ears kind of stop up here, so I might trim that. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. So the ears stop there, but the bottom part of the zebra goes all the way down. Then it kind of just stops over here because that's where the reference photo stopped. So it's kind of awkward. I think what I'm going to do is see once I'm done with it if I need to trim. Sometimes I just do that to fix issues like that. And then I don't like to waste the paper, so I always use it as swatch paper or scratch paper if I have extra slivers of paper. Okay, what stripe was I even on? How much time do I have? Maybe about 5-6 more minutes. I know this was kind of a short stream, but I had a little extra time, so I thought, why not? Okay, I think I found a stripe. That's definitely where a stripe should be. I don't think I've ever drawn to the edge, probably because I don't draw very big. Well, that will solve the problem for sure. I used to work in a sketchbook, and when I would do that, I would draw a lot smaller and kind of like in the middle of the page. And now, since I buy this drawing paper separately, I try to fill up the whole paper as much as I can. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes, depending on your reference photo, it's hard to fill up the whole paper. Big drawings take too long? Yeah, they definitely do. I don't know how long this one's going to take me. I've actually finished all the hard parts. I just have the stripes on the body and the ears to work on. The face is nearly done. I knew this one would be more simple, so I thought, yeah, it shouldn't take me too long. I hope I can get a video out about this one by Thursday for you guys. I have a different video coming out on Monday. That one will be fun. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's going to be fun. Oh, I should mention, I did create a Discord server. I'm going to announce it in Monday's video. It's the Desk Corner. If you'd like to join, that would be awesome. It's just going to be for discussing art-related topics like drawing, sending works in progress, sending your completed works, asking for art advice. If you want advice when you're working on a drawing from other artists, and then I'm probably going to, I think I've made a couple different channels on there for different topics like art supplies, things like that. We've got a couple members already, but if you guys want to join, that would be awesome. It's on Discord. It's called the Desk Corner, but my next video will have a link and stuff if you're having trouble with that, or if you don't have an account yet. I think that will just take you to sign up, that link. I feel like the reference is hurting my eyes because it's so bright. There we go. See, got another stripe in. That one right there. Once I get one in, I feel more confident because I know where the other ones are supposed to go now. Okay, I think that's another one should go. Use my kneaded eraser a lot because I keep getting smudges. But also I'm trying to lift up some of that sketch because I don't want it to show through. What do you guys sketch with when you do colored pencil work? Because I always sketch with graphite, but then I have to erase the graphite before I start. Do you guys ever sketch in colored pencil? I'm far too afraid to do that. I keep hesitating because I feel like that's where a stripe ends. but I'm afraid I'm going to kind of mess up the pattern of the stripes here if I'm not careful. No wonder this drawing is taking me so long. Always graphite. Yeah, me too, because it's the only medium I feel confident that I can erase it if I make a mistake. I'm not confident enough to just sketch in something that's hard to erase. I have never done colored pencil. I always just do black and white sketches. I'm afraid I wouldn't be able to get the right colors. Yeah, I did black and white sketches for a few years before I even tried colored pencil because I just didn't even know where to begin with that. And colored pencil isn't quite as cost effective either. So when you're starting out, most colored pencil sets can be a bit expensive. There are some really good deals on Amazon. I did a video about Magic Fly before. Those pencils were fun. I don't know if Kate's still here, but if Kate's still here, I gave her the Magic Fly pencils to play around with because she hasn't tried any oil-based pencils, and she loves them. She has Prismacolors already, so she does have a wax-based colored pencil, but she loves the Magic Fly ones too. Okay, I think I'm gonna stay on for a couple more minutes. Hi, Megan. Hi, Naomi. I just saw your live just coming to say hi in the middle of supper. Be watching it later. Yeah, it's just a really unexpected short live. And for anyone who just joined, I'll show you the drawing again because I don't know how to angle things, but just this zebra we're working on here. Very cool toned drawing. Sometimes I like to keep a drawing mostly cool toned or mostly warm toned. It's kind of fun. I don't feel like bringing out the penguins drawing that inspired this one because I'm kind of lazy right now. But if any of you remember that one, that's the one that inspired this zebra. Okay, I forgot if the Holbein fits in this sharpener. I hope it does. Oh, it does. Okay. So the thing about this sharpener, I love it so much, but some pencils don't fit, like the Caran d'Ache Luminance, and don't even try because what happens is it gets stuck. And these are really expensive, so you don't want to break them. But this sharpener is great because you can create a point that's not too long. You can actually adjust how long you want the point to be. So I like this sharpener. It just doesn't fit a few brands. It doesn't fit Luminance, and it also doesn't really fit Derwent pencils. I have one of the Derwent pencils, Pro Color here. See? Just doesn't fit. It's sad because I love this sharpener. Do you guys have any sharpener recommendations? Because some of my Luminance pencils, they need something better, and I don't want to waste them by using a sharpener that creates a point that's like this long. The pencil just shrinks really quick. Love these lives. I don't always make time for art, so it's great to live through you. So I feel like what's fun about lives, and I like to do this with other people's live streams, is just like draw along with them. So you're listening and you're also drawing, and then it's just fun. Do you guys watch Lisa from Lockery Fine Arts lives? Because she does a lot of live streaming, and I always like to listen in while I'm drawing if I'm able to at the time, because hers go on for like hours, so it's actually really fun. And she always talks about a lot of different interesting things too. She has like a lot of animals, and I don't know. I just find it interesting to listen to what she says, and she has a good setup too, so you can always see what she's doing. This is a terrible setup. I promise I'll improve it eventually, you guys, if I'm going to do more lives. I don't know. Do you guys like the lives? Maybe I'll schedule one in advance sometime so people know I'm going to do it. And maybe I'll make a community post and answer specific questions or talk about a specific topic. And of course, just go with the flow and answer the questions you guys ask on the chat as well. Actually, I want to swatch these for you guys too, since you can't really see. It's my Luminance blues that I'm using. And what are they called? Steel gray, and I know this one's gray blue. So I'm using steel gray, which is the top one, and gray blue for just adding some blue tones in with all the black and gray. And this one is really bright. I'm being very careful with this one. Even though this is called gray blue, I feel like this one looks more like gray blue to me. But I also understand why it's called steel gray, because that makes sense too. Luminants are just really creamy. I like to work with them in, not in comparison, but with the polychromos or the Holbeins, which are oil-based and just have a really firm point to them. So they're great for details, but if I just want to smooth something out or blend something out, the luminants are very creamy. I'm just kind of using them to smooth out. I wish I could show you guys better, but I'm actually recording, not right now, but I'm recording most of this drawing process for a video, so you'll definitely be able to see once that video comes out what it is that I'm actually doing in this drawing. It's just fun to use a combination of everything that you have, you know? I like the live streams. Okay, I'm glad. Jessica says, love these lives. I read that one before, but I'm glad you guys enjoy live streams. I think I'll do some more. This is the first one I've ever done, so I wasn't really sure how it worked. I actually have my computer just angled at a really weird and awkward angle, but probably the best I can do. At least it's not my phone. Probably going to wrap this up soon. I guess I can stay on for a few more minutes. Once I start getting into a drawing, I don't even want to stop or take a break because I feel like I'm in a flow, even though I should be working on something else sometimes. I just feel like I get into the mode of drawing, then I want to continue. The other weird thing is figuring out where this zebra's face ends and the neck begins in this particular area here. It's not super obvious, so I'm kind of getting lost. I think that there's actually a stripe that you can see here, and that is where the zebra's face ends, I believe. Are you guys working on any drawings or paintings, or have you started any artworks recently? I'm curious to know. If you're interested in joining the Discord, I have a currently watching or a currently drawing server. Yeah, currently drawing or painting or something like that, where you can send works in progress. And that's really fun. I feel like I need to work on some of the white areas now. So I need my gray. That's Holbein, I don't need that. I need Payne's gray. Right now I'm painting Metallica Kill 'Em All album cover. I'm almost done with it. That sounds awesome. I want to create some more drawings, maybe not of album covers, but just like of musicians, because I used to be really into drawing musicians when I was younger, and I haven't really drawn that many in a while. I think the last one was Jimi Hendrix, and that was a while ago. I think that was like 2019 or something. But that's really awesome. I was gonna do John Lennon. I've had a photo of John Lennon saved that I've been meaning to draw for a long time. And I think that will be the next musician that I draw. I just need to get into portraits again. I've been doing a lot of animals. I don't know why. I've just felt like drawing animals recently. I guess I've drawn a few portraits too. I've done Rosa Parks. So basically the way I do this style is I just add more exaggerated shadows and colors than what I see in the reference photo. So on top of the gray shadows that are already there in the reference photo, that's where I'm layering these blues. I'm just being very light with it so that I don't overdo it, I guess. But I'm still naturally following where the shadow should be. I'm not just making up where the shadows should go. I still want it to look natural and realistic. Just want it to be more colorful. Here's a big stripe. This one goes all the way down. I like drawing portraits of Kirk Hammett. Yeah, I definitely would like to see some of your guys' drawings. If you join the Discord or on Instagram too, you can always tag me or send me something there as well. But I love to see what other people are working on. It's really fun. I'm going to be really, really careful when I'm working around where the face is because I don't want to mess up where the face kind of ends and the rest of the body begins, because if those blur together too much, I'm going to be really, really lost. After this stripe, I'll show you guys the progress on this, and then I'll probably end this live stream just because there's some other things I need to get to. I'm really enjoying working on this piece though. I don't want to stop working on it right now. So I'm looking into the thing. I guess you can kind of see me working, you just can't see what exactly I'm doing. I'm just creating a very light pressure underlayer of black because the stripes are still black. They're not going to be, I don't want them to be too colorful. I'm still going to create that undertone of black. I'm just going to add some blue highlight. So where there's going to be more of a brighter highlight, I'm not going to add too much underlayer of black because I want that highlight to show through. The Holbein indigo, if you guys haven't seen my indigo blue video, which you should if you haven't seen it, it's interesting. It's interesting. But the Holbein blue indigo, I'll swatch it for you guys, is really, really pretty and more of what I think of when I think of indigo blue. It's that one right there. If you guys can see that one, it's just more of what I think of when I think of indigo blue rather than those grayish blue colors. This one has more of a purple tone to it. And that's what I'm using here. I already have enough gray here. I don't need to have another gray toned color. Just need to bring some more color into it. All right, you guys, I think I'm going to end this here. But before I go, I'm going to show you this one more time. So there's the progress. There's the progress. I think I'm going to save this live stream at least for a couple days or so. I'm very particular about how I want my channel to look with all the thumbnails and everything. So sometimes live streams mess that up. And I think that's why a lot of people delete them. But if anybody wants to watch them, I guess I'll leave it up for a little bit in case anybody missed and wanted to watch. Looks awesome. Thank you. All right, you guys, thanks for joining me for this short amount of time. And I promise I'll do some more live streams soon. I just can't really get a good angle. But if any of you are interested in the type of live stream where you're just kind of drawing and I'm talking and drawing, but you can't see exactly what I'm doing, I'm periodically showing you, but sometimes people like to draw with other people and they're okay with just doing that. So if you guys like that, I'll do more live streams. And I'm sure eventually I'll figure out how to do a desk overhead view sometime in the future. Sometime. But thank you guys for joining. And as I said, I have a video going up on Monday that's going to be really fun. So I hope that you guys enjoy that, and I will see you guys soon. Let me see if I can even figure out how to end this. Okay. Okay, bye you guys.